Seen Shark Tank about to rewrite the book that Congo
So
chimpanzee
there's a
tearing shit
lot of
up.
demand at all levels for employment.
See,
So I'm not that worried about
the
the
first time I
classic
watched
recession.
this with old Larry, I generally don't mind. See, I've been watching a few things. What do you got there? Cabela's and Bass Pro Shop from a year ago with Tucker was a good one I'd watch inside here about over leveraging your corporate loans, using a stock market without sustainably platforming, who comes into your models. And I'm not going to say that Becky and the team doesn't right out there tell you, but there's not like somebody telling you on there, whoa, too much, they're not sustainable, these mountains come down, I don't need that much, I'm making my profit off the company, I don't need extra projected off the goals from these numbers off these mountains to make it, I don't know, the rough lot in there, out of there. They all kind of cycled through their trades. They did things I can platform and grow and well balance all of that system inside of there. Obviously, pretty complicated. Gonna need a lot of Datadog, XM, and stuff like this. And again, a lot of these hardware platforms are done for you in data tech, and you gotta go crack it and go beat Pensro at Pensro, right? And then turn it into Pensro. But Pensro was not necessarily paying attention to this mainline subject matter or something.
Always on the lookout for opportunities. If we are dealing with high inflation, first of all, do you think it sticks around? And if that's the case, where would you be looking?
I'd like to look for businesses that are growing their cash flows, have strong balance sheets, and are servicing the demand at the time.
And again, it's not just him. You get from every single one of them.
There's a lot of concern about a recession. I don't see any of that in the short term.
I agree that this is a different type of recession. I think we do have the labor market down. I remember when I was a kid, it was a little different. You couldn't get a job anywhere. Now they'll do things. It's still roughly 15 in the area, and anything a little bit better than that's going to run you about 18. Binghamton's still running about 18, but they have added a dollar on top of it in the last few years.
Try and find a server in Los Angeles for a operation. For minimum wage $15, I have to pay $25.
That's what I was getting paid as a master mason to cut rock.
So there's a lot of demand.
Work saws, burn rock, and do things. Carpentry shop, hand sanding, fucking loading trucks.
Energy prices.
I can do customer service. You need to do. I mean, you're saying $25. That's more than. That's 10 years essentially for 15 if I got a dollar every year.
I am doing because, I mean.
I don't mind that these companies make money, but these are projected goals off of your quote on those systems, not pocketing that and stealing from a bunch of people. Have fucking goals. Make those mountains sustainable. When they're not, obviously there's somebody too big inside of there that doesn't correlate. Hey, I'm O'Leary. I'm about to sell a huge fucking platform out to a set. Buy into that dip back to where she is. But otherwise, you're going to get this sales pitch on bullshit about, throw it back in there. Of course they don't pay attention. But that's the point of the photoelectric effect. It didn't matter if you still let it happen and you go out there, whoa! Don't need all that right now for what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm just throwing money on a blank check bullshit. Larry Shark Tank about, I'm going to get it because I can wait and play anybody big inside here for baby formula. Remember I was talking Cabela's and Bass Pro Shop and Tucker about a year ago, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, something like that. Shut down the whole fucking city. Meanwhile, we had babies getting sick. He was obviously talking about a funeral home a second ago over there. I think that come up or still to be.
What you're seeing as
People die. That's what it is. And if you track those graphics out there, obviously given recessions, that number goes way up. And some weird ass fucking indexes about that fucking number come up as well. So God damn it.
Does any of it
have fucking goals? Make this sustainable. And I know this shouldn't be anything, because you're right. I'm the fucking labor. I don't know who had this contract up the line, down the line, but I'm running up and down that line with a fucking M1 neighbor.
Versus where we were a year ago?
Yes, I do. I say to myself, okay, what's happened here is in many cases growth rates have not slowed. They're forecasted
that's what it is. Your forecast hadn't been goals to your projection about what the quote on the stock was. So Nestle was up, but it's only because it come down when a company that went down that didn't need to go down because of the manufacturing system. Was the whole crop of soybean poison something wrong with the lot? Nobody fucking knows. It was a bullshit contract on people that are going to make too much. Well, it is a great opportunity for stockholders. What happens to everybody else involved because those poison politics that they put into this bullshit is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Because we have a disrupted supply chain. I've been through many
Not
of
to
these
mention,
cycles.
everybody's
This
all
one
sliced
is
up trying to
unique,
get an inch
and I'm
on
not going to
somebody
get
else's real
embarrassed
estate. You
because
don't
if I
have
went
any
back to
control of your
2020
own fucking
and
town
looked at what
because you can't
happened that
hold
year,
king
that
for China
volatility,
inside
the
here or
1,000-point
goddamn
days up
candle
and
for
down,
anybody else's
in a matter
fucking
of
territory
23
worth of
days,
shit
the
anyways
entire
that doesn't
returns were
lead to
found.
somebody
So
in
if
this
you're not
room.
in the market
Because
for
they
those
did
23
not
days
have
and you put
fucking
somebody in this
goals.
cycle, you're not going to get any returns. So I'd argue to people,
Yeah,
look,
no
take
kidding.
advantage
You
of this
wouldn't. And
correction.
eventually, the
Johnson &
volatility,
Johnson,
not
a
the same recession,
Pfizer,
you're going to get a different type of
Google
one.
or Meta,
Workforce
or
is
Meta
still
in the
there,
case of the
but
old
you can't
baseball.
have it. You got
These are
all these
companies that
shitty
are still
products
cash
trying to
flow,
make bonds and
massive balance sheets.
contracts, all the debt that
Technology
you
is
did,
not
that you'll
going
get in
away.
more service
Look at
debt than
Zoom
you got
today.
in with
Everybody
the start.
thought, this
The
revenue
problem
was
never got fucking
78%,
solved.
and
You're
yet they
trying the same
beat their
bullshit
numbers.
again with as
People
many
are still
bullshit
using these
loans on small
technologies. They're
business
just paying
horseshit to
less
keep
for them on a
contracts
PE
rolling, to keep
basis.
yourself
And
on
that's,
top of
yes,
it
the
because you
market's giving
not
you
only
right
did you
now.
get too
Before you
big,
leave,
not
we
being the
have
individual
rules and
problem by
announcements.
itself,
If
that
you
you
are
took it the
interested
way
to
you took
receive
it,
weekly
about those
stock market
fucking
updates
goals.
with proper buying, selling, profit taking alerts, then consider joining